I used to hate shrinkage so much and always felt using a hand dryer was the best option for strengthening my hair and my daughter's hair. Not until it started doing more harm than good. That was when I realized that it was time to start trying out more natural and safer ways to stretch and strengthen our natural hair. There are different ways to strengthen natural hair, but this particular method, which is the African threading method, is my absolute favorite because it truly gets the job done. Not only does it stretch and strengthen our natural hair, it also saves us from heat damage, but it also serves as a protective hairstyle. The best part is that you can leave it in for 2 to 3 weeks depending on you. Just as I have said, there are other methods you can use to stretch and strengthen your natural hair, such as braid, twist, bantu knot, and the banding method. But in today's video, we'll be doing the African threading method because it gets the job done faster. Also, since I'll be making my daughter's hair the same day, it helps to stretch and strengthen her hair a little bit beforehand. If you want your hair to strengthen even more, I advise you leave the threading in for at least 24 hours or even days depending on you. You can also leave it in as a protective hairstyle. One important thing you need to do is make sure you are working with damp hair. Spray your hair with water. Apply a leave-in conditioner, then seal in the moisture with a hair butter or oil before installing any of this method. For her hair, I already sprayed some water, applied a leave-in conditioner, and seal in the moisture with our DIY hair growth oil. If you would love to learn how to make the hair growth oil, then make sure you watch the video where I shared a detailed step-by-step tutorial on how to make your own hair growth oil right at home. I will also be dropping the link in the description box so you can easily watch and follow along. One thing I really love doing is working in section because it helps minimize breakage and saves me the stress of trying to comb all the hair at once. It makes the process a lot easier, neater, and more gentle on the hair. For her hair, I'll only be doing 4 threadings, but if your hair is shorter, you can also divide it into 6 or even 8 sections, depending on the length and thickness of your hair. For the African threading, I'll be using a Brazilian wool, but you can make use of any wool or thread of your choice. I'm simply working with what is available at the moment, and trust me, you do not need anything too expensive before you can achieve a neat and beautiful African threading, okay? If you are using a Brazilian wool just like me, all you need to do is roll it to your desired length and the quantity you want. Then cut it and it's ready to use. Very simple and easy to prepare. And you can customize the length however you like depending on the style you are going for. Before installing the hairstyle, make sure you properly detangle each section because we want to work on well detangled hair. Make sure you comb the hair gently just as I am doing. Start from the tips and slowly work your way down to the roots. Avoid combing directly from the root because it can cause a lot of tension, pain, and even lead to breakage. Always be as gentle as possible with your hair. After combing, it's time to start plaiting. I'll be using just 2 strands of Brazilian wool because I don't want it too bulky, since the main aim here is to stretch and strengthen the hair. So you really do not need too much wool. But if you prefer it thicker, you can definitely go in with 4 or more strands instead. When starting, make sure it's not too firm at the root. Let it be slightly loose at first, then gradually make it tighter as you go up. If you start too tight, it can become very painful while installing, and even after the hairstyle is done. This can make a child very uncomfortable, cause crying, lead to small rashes around the edges, or even make you losing the style immediately. So please be gentle as possible and avoid unnecessary tension. If you have watched to this point and growing healthy, long natural hair is what you truly want, then feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel because subscription is free. On this channel, I teach women how to properly care for and grow long healthy hair using affordable ingredients that can easily be found around us. I also share DIY recipes that truly works for free, alongside my personal hair routine and my daughter's hair routine to help you care for your hair the right way. So if you are interested in learning simple, realistic, and effective hair care tips, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that YouTube can always notify you whenever I drop a new video. And don't forget to like this video, drop your questions in the comments, and also tell me where you are watching from. And please help me share this video to help me reach a wider audience. Your support truly means a lot to me.
We were sparks on quiet streets, Two hearts finding where to meet, but life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what a lie that. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. If only for a moment. If only for a moment.